What's up, everyone? So we're going to be installing this new Y-pipe and blocks racing intake spacer. But before we get started doing that, I wanted to give a shout out to 3 Wheels and a Block. I will have his link in the description. Anyone who donates over $10 will get a shout out in my next video. So a PayPal link will also be in the description if you want to help donate to the channel. Now with that being said, we're going to be installing this. I'm going to be in the pit doing it again. Hopefully make it informative and quick and enjoyable to watch. And as for the block intake gasket, it will increase 10 horsepower with dyno proven results. So we will be putting all these on and going back to the dyno to see if that's a real gain. And after we're done with the G35, we'll be focusing on Casey's Civic. He got new bumpers, an SI wing, and a short gear ratio transmission that we're going to be installing with very detailed instructions. So I'm going to get in the pit and we'll get started on this. All right, first you're going to want to get under the car, jack it up. If you have a pit or a lift, that's even better. We're in the pit. We want to remove these 14mm bolts right here, and this one right here. And after you do that, you'll move up to the front. Now we're on the front driver's side. This bolt here is a 16 and the back side is a 14. It may differ if it was a factory Y-pipe. So you'll want to remove these bolts. Well, as you can see, that's where it's broke. Now we'll get those 2 bolts out and get this off. Alright, now we're going to remove these bolts, same as the other side. Alright, there's the new one. There's the old aftermarket one that was leaking. So now we're going to put the new one in. Before putting the new one on, you're going to want to take all the old gasket material off of here. A wire wheel or a razor blade will work fine. Now if you see right here how the gasket, when just sitting there, it's not matched up correctly, you'll want it to be to where it's like that, so you have the best volumetric efficiency in the flow. So what you're going to do is probably take a little bit of black RTV gasket maker on the back side of this and hold it in place and put the nuts on and let it sit for about 20 minutes. That way it can kind of glue it in a sense to that spot, because you're wanting this to be the best flow possible. Alright, this is what I use, Permatex Ultra Black Gasket Maker. It works really good, and after everything's tightened down, it'll burn off a little bit, but it'll hold these in place. Alright, now we'll let it sit like that for about 20 minutes, come right back and install the exhaust. Alright, we got it up. Now all we have to do is tighten the bolts. As for the back here, typically I would gasket seal this one, but since this smaller one is already off, I'm not going to, but once we get the new Y-pipe back, we will definitely be sealing this to where it has the gasket matched. If that's all tightened up, I'm going to have Casey get in and start it up and see if we hear any leaks. I'm going to check for leaks. So far I'm not hearing any leaks. I went up and felt around where it was leaking prior to this, and it's all good. So now the true test is to hear how it sounds going down the street. Oh yeah, it sounds really nice. Casey's gonna take it down the street, and we're gonna hear how it sounds. Well, that's basically it for this video. We are gonna do another one after this one. Intake spacer, I'm sorry we couldn't fit it all in this video, but my memory's getting kind of full and I can't transfer to the computer currently at this time. So definitely stay tuned for the next video. It's coming out right after this one. And then we'll have video of Casey Civic doing the install of the short gear ratio transmission, installing the bumpers, the wing, and getting his car ready for Texas. So basically that's it for this. Anyways, Casey's screwing around. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna have video of doing that. So definitely stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share if you haven't already. Turn the bell notification on and stay tuned because we have a lot more coming.